All right, next up, we have another group with a name. Please give a warm welcome to Cable 2, Sex, I'm Curious.
Oh, hi. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Stacey, and welcome to this episode of
Sex, I'm Curious.
On this episode, we're going to be talking to you about
Birth control.
We're going to be talking to people like you.
People who can't afford internet access.
You one day, like us, were probably a cute, young, sexually curious couple.
And if you're anything like me, you're constantly afraid that she's gonna get pregnant.
We're going to talk to you today about a few tips and techniques to avoid that.
Let's start with condoms.
A condom is a latex device that the man just slips over his penis to prevent semen from entering the woman.
That's right. Now, is that the right birth control for you? Well, think of this, guys, okay? Have you ever thought to yourself, well, you know, sex sometimes with intimacy can just be too intimate. You know what I mean? Or you might think to yourself, hey, you know, I wish there was like an intermission between foreplay and real play.
Or maybe you just want to convince your roommate that you're actually having sex, which can easily be done by throwing around a few extra condom wrappers.
Or you can just kind of, maybe you just want mementos from your sexual experience. You can hoard them.
Or maybe you don't want your partner to feel any pleasure at all during sex.
She doesn't.
In this case, condoms are right for you.
All right, guys, focus up, okay? Let's talk about you and me. Just a little secret us guys know. Let's talk about the vasectomy, okay?
Now, the vasectomy is a surgical procedure in which the man can no longer ejaculate his semen.
That's right. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know how many times I've been sitting and go, you know what? I love sex, except for all the coming all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Now you don't have to worry about coming or babies. You just get this little procedure done, and next thing you know, it's done. And then you don't have to worry about those things. In fact, you don't even have to worry about paying for it, because you can just lie and say you did it. She'll never know.
I won't.
Just move away. That's right. Now, you know what? Let's talk about something that, put some power in the ladies' hand. Let's talk about the NuvaRing.
What's the NuvaRing, Bryan?
Well, it's this little keychain-shaped object that you put in your hoo-ha. That releases hormones that prevents you from getting pregnant.
And if you have any more questions about it,
You can just ask Adam Walden. He's got an 8-minute bit about it.
no. A lot like the NuvaRing, Bryan, is the patch.
Oh, yeah?
It releases hormones and you just wear it here, conveniently on your arm.
What, am I trying to quit sex? Next. Abstinence. Are you fucking serious?
Let's just
Move on.
Two. Oh boy.
The female condom! What the fuck is that?
Have you ever thought to yourself, gosh, I want to know what it's like to cram a garbage bag up my back?
Are you the kind of guy that's like, you know what, I don't want any sexual pleasure, and I don't want any sexual pleasure for her either.
We have read the instructions, talked to our friends, and checked out several internet sites, and neither of us can figure out why the hell anybody would want this near their genitals.
I don't even like touching it anymore.
I use it to keep my shoes dry in the winter.
Because I keep ejaculating on it.
Speaking of ejaculation,
We should talk
to them
about withdrawal!
Withdrawal is a method where the man removes his penis from the woman quickly before he gets his sperm in her.
It's like a race against yourself. Ask yourself this, guys. Do you like to gamble?
Do you want kids?
Are you the kind of guy that wants the ability to back out of his birth control at the last second? Putting the oopsie possibility in your hands.
Maybe you're just a fan of splatter art. If so, withdrawal is maybe the method for you. Which brings us to...
The pill. Yeah, that's right, the pill. The pill is a medication that women can take once a day at the same time that convinces your body you're already pregnant, making it impossible for you to be pregnant.
Now, ladies, maybe this is the method for you if you want the control in your hands. To maybe go on and off the pill without his consent, putting the oopsie possibility back in your hands.
Maybe you're the kind of guy that's like, you know what, I don't want to think about having sex or our birth control at all.
Maybe your cycle is a wild horse needing to be tamed.
Tamement, that's right. Well, that brings us to a more serious moment. Let's just, something we need to think about.
Birth control, ladies, most birth controls will cause some form of cancer, but it's important to know that other birth controls will more likely cause other form of cancer. So it's important to talk to your doctor to determine which type of cancer fits your lifestyle best.
All right, we're going to wrap up here. We just want to say, some of you are thinking, hey, Bryan, there's other forms of birth control, but what about those? Well, let's be honest. If you can't afford internet, you can't afford any of those, okay? So let's just tune in next time to Sex, I'm Curious,
where we talk about the penis.
Do's,
Don't